it's a capability suite that enables a user to author a contract, store it digitally somewhere. If you use it this way, to change it now and again, and to leverage a clause library in a cloud, such that you can attempt to have some assurance of a conformed best template, and then some sort of ability to highlight those differences would be ideally part of it as well. It's good if you have a digital filing cabinet where everything is. That's nice. I mean, that is a leap forward from where you get if you don't have everything sort of digitized in the first place, findable, searchable, mineable, let's say. You are pretty well assured that if you cannot mine your organization's data, you are losing money. You are missing out on insights. You're taking too long to find facts. You are reactively doing business, I suppose. So the digital filing cabinet, that is where CLM fills up and kind of stays. Well, in one sense, it's good. It's better than not digital, and it's better than many cabinets that have to all be located and tracked. But it's still costing you money because it is specific to your domain, and every company knows, the leadership at least, are going to be very hungry for unified data, right? For unified data. These days, if you want to leverage the promise of artificial intelligence, there's a lot to get excited about, and there's a lot of results you ain't going to get if your data is very balkanized and is spread around, right? And is even embedded in a single transactional system and transaction appropriate schema, I suppose. That's hard to get value out of. So even if it is in one cabinet, and even if it is digital and collected in one place, that contract should be thought of as a birth certificate. It shouldn't even be really that important in a sense, right? It should be the beginning of a beautiful, fruitful relationship. And that relationship is going to hopefully drive a lot of value for both sides. That's going to create and hopefully leverage data from many sources beyond the filing cabinet. There's the performance of the obligations of those things. There's the master data about the parties in the contract and about the particular deal that we're talking about that should be leveraged to show that we are doing things like complying with our own company policy for how to manage the whole supply chain. Hopefully there is a policy. It's there should be, it should tie directly into how we capture and manage risk at a front line. After all, so this is one specific answer, the filing cabinet doesn't necessarily acknowledge that a contract's really just an encapsulation of number one, value that we hope to exchange. That's a little tiny bit, and most of it is, what if things go wrong? What if something happens and goes wrong? It's proactively capturing the risk. It's much more valuable if, as risk is managed, those controls find their way back into the contract. And that's way beyond what you get in a contract lifecycle management mindset where I'm just managing, write it down, change it every once in a while, terminate it when it's time. It should be plugged into management of the relationship, the risk, the compliance angle, the performance. Hopefully there's things in there about chasing innovation and sustainability and DEI and such. And if there's not, it can be improved over time. And whether or not it makes its way into the paperwork, it should make its way into the relationship. And when you're doing that, you are on the warpath. You're getting a lot closer to maximum value for money.